All right, let's solve this question. I will 3 and x is the common factor for them. If I do that, I will be wasting my time because answer choices, none of them are 3x. So there are x's, so I'm not gonna take out 3. I'm just going to take out x, so we'll see which one is the answer. So x times what makes 15x plus x times what give me 24a. 24a x, right? So any question? Question number 2. D is equal to r times t. So based on this formula, what is the rate? What is rate r? Okay, we'll circle the question. This is our first technique, right? What is the rate? So this is the important part. So I don't care what is the rest in terms of if you confuse. So we don't need to know those. What is r? There is an equation. D is equal to r times t, telling me to find this one. So in order to find r, I need to isolate r by dividing both sides by t. So r is equal to d over t. Any question? All right, in this question, which of the following ordered pairs satisfy both equations? So what we're going to do is, you see ordered pairs. X's are given, Y's are given. Just plug it in. Rather than solving, I believe plugging in is going to be faster. So x, these are x's, those are y's. So x equals 0. So when I plug in 0 for x, it's going to be 0 here. And what's the point? Y is equal to negative 4, right? Y is equal to negative 4 is equal to x is 0, makes here 0, 0, negative 4. This one worked. And I need to check this one also. X equals 0 is equal to y, what is y? Negative 4. Negative 4 minus 4 is equal to negative 8. This is not. So, yes. Or real for real. And disrespectful. Get warning. Okay, B. We'll try this one now with a different color. So, y is equal to, y is 6 now. X is 2. 2 squared, 4. X equal to 3 times equals 6. Minus 4. No way. Okay, then let me finish the question since I'm recording. So you can continue on your, you guys have your booklets. Continue, cancel out 4s. 6 equals 6, that's correct. And when you try another one, x equal y minus 4, right? So x equal to 2 is equal question mark y. Y is 6. 6 minus 4. So 2 is equal to 2. This is right. Then answer choice is going to be B. Okay, let's solve that equation. As you guys see, x squares are in the separate places. When you subtract 2x squared from both sides, when you subtract 2x, here's the equal sign in the middle. Subtract 2x squared, it cancels out. Nothing left here. And it's going to be 4x here. Subtract 2x squared, it's going to be x squared plus 3. Am I doing right?
Yes.
I just subtract 2x squared from both sides. These are cancels out. 4x left on the left hand side equal 3 plus, when I subtract 2x squared from this, it's going to be x squared. Then let's subtract 4x from both sides. Zero is equal to x squared minus. Okay, what is this solution? Solution means what is x? So how to solve? When you see such thing, we need to factor. We need to, in order to get the factors, I'm going to use this technique. X times x will give me x squared. 3 times 1 will give me 3. Okay? But that's right, 3 times 1 is equal to 3, but when I add two numbers, I'm supposed to get this coefficient, -4. 3 plus 1 is not equal to -4. What should I do? Make that negative, both. So let's check. -3 plus -1 is equal to -4, that is right. And -3 times -1 giving me +3, that is right. When it's right, we will write straight across. And these are going to be factors. How? Like this. X minus 3, straight across, x minus 1 is equal to 0. These are the factors. It's saying the solution. What is the solution? So what make here, as you guys see, there are multiplication. Now I'm multiplying two numbers. As a result, I'm getting 0. So either one's supposed to be 0. Either one, 0 times anything will, since 0 times anything is going to be equal to 0, these are supposed to be 0. What makes here 0? 0. 3. What makes here 0? 1. So what is the answer? C, because we don't have 1. Either one will be the solution. Next question. Is there any similarity in between question number 5 and previous question? Which one was that? Question number 3. 3 and 5 are similar. Two equations are given, asking the solution. I did try the answer choices on question number 3 because ordered pairs are given, x and y given, but in this case there's only x is given. So still you can try to plug in, but I personally prefer to solve this one with eliminating technique. I'm going to eliminate x's here. As you see, 3x and x can be cancel out somehow, but when you look at y's, they are not that much compatible like x's. So I'm going to just multiply the second equation by, yes, right. So if I do that, -3x, it's going to be +3x. When I add, they will cancel out. So that's my goal. Okay, let me start doing that with the first one. Let me write this down. And I'm multiplying each term by 3. 3x -30y is equal to, add them up side by side. I'm adding side by side. So -34 is equal to 68. Divide both sides by -34. It's going to be y equals -2. Oh, it's not there, so we're failed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, skip the question. Don't waste anymore. Don't waste your time. Next. What is next? We forgot again. Oh man, I again forgot that. What is x? The question is this. So if I know y, I can plug in either one in order to get y. Which one should I do? Easy. Second one looks easier. X minus 10y minus 10y is equal to -2. Use parentheses in order not to make a mistake. X -10 times -2 equal. Subtract 20 from both sides. Giovanni wants to buy shirts that cost 19.4. Okay. Okay. Let's do this one. The equation models the relationship between the heights. Y is the height. Okay. Y is the height. in inches of a typical golden delicious apple tree, and the number of number of years, x. So years is x. Okay, this is number of years after it was planted. If the equation is graphed in the xy plane, what is indicated by the y-intercept of the graph? So y is equal to 18x plus 36. You guys remember this formula? Y is equal to mx plus b.
Yes.
Slope thing, right? What is this? What is that indicated? Y-intercept. So 36 is y-intercept, right? It's asking that. Make sense? Now, okay, let's exit the years. They plant a tree. Let's x equals 0. They have just planted. That makes y is equal to 36. What does that represent?
Ooh.
Yes. Yes, the height of current height of that baby tree, right? So current initial height of the tree. After a year, 36 plus 18. After 2 years, 36 plus 36, for example. But currently, you just get the plant, the tree. You're about to plant it. So 36 is the current height. What is the answer going to be? The height in inches of a typical apple tree when it's planted. So in this question, what was important to comparing the slope-intercept form and the, itself? So P is equal to 36. So 36 is going to be the height of the tree when it's planted. Giovanni wants to buy shirts 19.4 each and sweaters 24.8 each. Okay, participate. $8 and 8% sales tax will be applied to the entire purchase. If Giovanni buys 2 shirts, okay, 2 shirts, how much money will that? Where's the shirts? 19.4 times 2 is going to be, yes, it is, kind of, not that much. A little bit expensive. Okay, what? Giovanni buys 2 shirts. Which equation relates the number of sweaters purchased? Okay, we're focused on purchase, but we don't know how many. Definitely, we're going to add this one. This one is sweaters and number of sweaters. Each 24.8, but I don't know how many. That's why I put here P. Does that make sense? This is going to be total cost if there is no tax. But that price should be higher than this. When you look at the answer choice, which one is closest so far? This is closest, right? And this. So I can eliminate 2 of them. And what did I say? The price should be higher than this. But when you look at that, you're just decreasing the price. If you multiply this one by 1, it's going to be itself. So it has to be higher than 1 in order to pay more, because you're paying taxes. And 8%, why it's 1.8? Because itself is 1. 1 plus that going to be that number. Okay, let's do this. So line is graphed in XY plane. If the line has a positive slope, so I'm looking for positive slope. So it's going to slant it to the right, something like this. You see the pointer on that? It's not going to be this. So if the line has a positive slope and negative y-intercept, which of the following following points cannot lie on the line. Okay, let's get started. Let's try A, -3 and -3. X equal -3 and y is equal to -3. So point is here. And the question is, which of the following points cannot lie? That means that point is supposed to be on the line.
Yeah.
So in order to satisfy. So, and negative y-intercept. So I can do this. See, it has negative y-intercept. That's possible. So this is not the answer because I'm looking for the cannot. So let's check B. Negative x equal -3, x equal -3 here, and y equals 3. So intersection is here, right? And how am I gonna get y-intercept negative? Even do this, still you cannot do that. Y-intercept is positive. Did you see that?
Yes.
Answer is B. Just in case, let's check C and D. X equal x is 3 and y is -3. So I'm looking for positive slope. Yeah, this is positive, and then y-intercept is negative. That works. 3 and 3. X equal 3, y equal 3. Somewhere else here. Look at this. Still, I'm able to get negative y-intercept. So that is possible, but this is not, because it's going far above. A parachute design uses 18 separate pieces of rope. Each piece of rope must be at least 270 and no more than 280. Okay, how can I express this? It's saying that at least 270 and then not more than 280. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. But this is each. This is each. So how many pieces we have?
In the building?
Intruder in the building.
Oh.
18 separate pieces. Each piece, this is for each piece, but how many pieces we have? We have 18 pieces. How am I gonna make them? 18 times 18. I'm gonna multiply by 18. When I multiply this one by 18,
I'll put.
Yeah, you put exactly the same.
so when we multiply by 18, it's gonna be this.
C.
It's C. I don't know where to put it. You had 7.
Yeah, it's over there.
Yeah, we just need to multiply by 18. C is the right answer.
7.
With which to buy supplies. The carpenter needs to buy both nails and screws. Nails cost $12.99 and screws cost how much? $14.99. Okay, these are per boxes, per box. So if N represents the number of boxes of nails and number of boxes of nails, and then S represents number of boxes of screws. Which of the following systems of inequalities model this situation? Okay, if I have there's a carpenter, if he buys one for each box, he's going to pay $12.99 times 1 plus $14.99 times 1, right? Because we're purchasing one from each box. If he purchases 2 boxes, $12.99 times 2 plus $14.99 times 2, right? So basically N number of boxes of nails as number of boxes of screws. So it's going to be times n times s. Correct?
Yes.
But we have a budget, very short budget, which is $60. Not supposed to exceed that. Has to be, what sign should I use here?
Less than or equal to.
Less than or equal to 60. It could be equal 60 or less than, but cannot exceed. So when I look at the answer choices, can be, less than, cannot be, so B or D. So when you look at the question, he is going to store for a reason, right? He's supposed to buy something. But when you look at this, or let's check this one. I mean, he's going to store for a reason, and he's supposed to get at least one box of nail and one box of screw. So this is not much more sense. But when you look at this, n plus s. So what conditions satisfy this? He's going to store. He's supposed to get at least one. But when you do that, 2 is less than or equal to 1. So this is not definitely correct. Right answer is D.